This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Virgin Galactic Holdings. Virgin Galactic is developing commercial spacecrafts to have space flights for tourists. I think this is super cool, and maybe one day I might be a customer. Before we begin, please take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. Just a reminder that I have no positions in this company, so I will give an unbiased viewpoint. We will start out the technical analysis by going over what I see in the daily chart and potential price targets. Then we will wrap it up by looking over the long-term pattern on the weekly chart. I went ahead and removed the volume indicator and only put the indicator I truly believe in, which would be the 21 EMA. I'm not really a big fan of indicators because you don't really need it, and they're like a crutch for actual trading analysis. You only need to see the price. To be honest, I don't even need the 21 bar indicator. It just helps beginners, even sometimes me, see the trend. So that's why I like to have it. So just looking at the daily chart, what do we see? We just see it going sideways, to be honest. If I were to put a channel here, these are the lows right here. We're starting to find support there, and we're finding resistance at these highs. So we're in a range for the most part. We were inside of this channel, and then we did what I usually say we're going to do. If we break out one side, which we did at the top, we're going to do the opposite thing on the other side, and that's what we did. And now we're going up to retest the high or make a new high. So look, by having that analysis in mind of making a new high, if we were to do a measured move from the start of the uptrend and then all the way back down, I can see the target of $68 being reached, which I will place a horizontal bar here. So $68, and we're gonna do a percentage gain from the current price, and that would be about a 40% gain, which is pretty good. However, definitely do not want to buy up into these highs because we had this really big red bar, which signifies strong selling pressure at this level. The best places to buy would be at the lows, this $15 level. Can it come back here? Maybe, maybe not, but you still got to be patient and not rush into a trade, because then if you were to buy here, we could go up, but the more likely scenario to play out is pulling back to the channel or all the way back down to the range lows. So if prices were to not make a new high and we started selling off from right about now, we could see a potential drop about 70%, and I guess this would be a good area to pick up some stock, because this has been the lows for a long time, about a year, more than a year. So there's a lot of support level here. Two other things that I see on the daily chart was this gap that we created. Usually the market makers create these gaps to jump levels. So price closed at the $20 level and they jumped it to the $25 level, and right in between was this channel line. As you can see here, there's a gap here, and usually the midline of this channel would fit in there, about right there, but I see it right here at these highs. And another thing is, we're at two places of resistance, this channel right here and the top of the range. So that's why we got that really big red bar. We had two resistances, so that told sellers to sell and buyers to get out of the market, because there could be more downside. So my targets are, if we do make this new high, I believe we could break out to the $68 level, and then we have to wait to see what happens after that. But if we do start pulling back to the lows, we could pull all the way back to about, maybe find some support, temporary support, the EMA, but we could pull back all the way to fill in this gap and even lower to this $15 level. So I actually started out with the weekly chart today, but pretty much the daily chart is just a more detailed view of what's going on the weekly chart. So it's pretty much the same thing, where you can see the lows of the range and the highs of the range, but just more price action inside, because technically all charts are the same, just you just can't really tell. So if I were to switch it to monthly chart and you didn't know it was monthly, it's hard to tell what time frame this chart is, because That's just how the market is. So this would be the 1 hour chart, but if you didn't know it was a 1 hour chart, you could think it would be a daily or 5 minute or 1 minute. So it doesn't really matter. It's just how much detail you want to see in the price action and what time frame you're comfortable with trading. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel since you might be surprised on what you could learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed or what you took away from the video. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time. Bye.